Yo, 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 yo. What is up, Coil? Class 7 p.m. Tuesdays. That's what today is. That's what we're doing. Welcome. I drink water. So, this is Coil Class. Coil Class are a series of videos I do live every Tuesday. Just walking through all of coil building, the history. This is lesson 5. Lesson 5. Fuse Claptons, and then we're going to get into braids. I'm going to tell you why I picked that particular order. I know it's a weird kind of selection, but you'll understand it. Plus, I kind of just gotta, I do these shows for 2 hours. I kind of gotta get in where I fit in, or these coils have to get in where they fit in. I am starting to think of what weeks will be next, just so I don't get too not unorganized, but too out of place with how these are. So we've done so many coils so far. Technically, tiger coils, tiger wire should have probably came up, but I want to do introducing ribbon next week. So we're going to do all the first ribbon builds. When ribbon was introduced to building, tiger wire came first. And there's a couple others that came. That's next week. This week, we're going to do fuse Clapton and braid. Braiding came into building very early, which it's kind of a no-brainer. Like, people have been braiding things for centuries, I guess, probably centuries and centuries. So it's not too crazy to see that braiding was early in coil building. You just say, what kind of coils can I make with this wire? Well, braid. I could braid them together. So it's a no-brainer. After that, we're going to do flattening. Flattening, which would be like cat tracks, boneyard coils. So I am going to say hi to people, but I am not going to pay attention to the chat until the end. I do want to do the question thing at the end, like I said in the first video. So I do want to get through the fuse Clapton and explain to you why fuse Clapton just has to be done. It's got to be done in this video. Maybe I should have did it last video, but I could go into explaining to you why braids are going to come next instead of the ribbon or instead of the flattening. Braids might even have been able to be done last week as well, if I wasn't doing Claptons. So fuse Clapton, I mean, it's really as simple as you look at all the other builds. Like the first week we did the parallel build, and then twisting wires puts 2 wires together. So when somebody did the Clapton, it was only a matter of time before somebody said, can I Clapton 2 wires? And it's actually super simple to Clapton 2 wires. Even if they twist up, it's no big deal because it's just 2 wires. You just untwist them. So fuse Clapton is very straightforward, very straightforward. I'm going to do it with the same wires I've been using the whole time, 26 gauge, anything. It doesn't have to be Canthal. I'm using Canthal because I got a lot of it. So just like any other build with the fuse Clapton, it's just like the Clapton, only we're going to put 2 cores in there. We're going to set it up a lot like we set up our twisted wires, where I'm going to take the 26 gauge. I'm going to get a piece out at about 16 inches. I'm going to do 16. All right. And I'm going to cut it. Now, I'm not using a swivel yet. This is going to be fuse Clapton without a swivel. All right. I'm going to take the 26 just like I did all these other builds. I'll say what's up to everybody after I do this fuse Clapton right quick. I'm going to bend the wire right there, the 26. Put it in my drill. I'm going to get my needle noses. Hold the other end. I could put a little bend in the other end so I could hold it better. All right. Pull away from the drill and twist in any rotation. I'm just making this straight. All right, now when I let go, I'm going to have a straight wire. All right. Now, I can take this out of the drill. Now, see, I got a little wrinkle in here. This is the stuff I was telling you about. If you're not careful, you can get them wrinkles. I'm just going to cut that out of there for now. You don't have to, but it's probably better you don't have them wrinkles. And then I'm going to find the center of this wire by balancing it on my finger. And once I got it balanced, I'm going to cut it right there. I'm going to try to cut it right there. Let's get it balanced again. So, oh, Ramo clamps. Contact Big D on Instagram for Ramo clamps. Ramo clamps are available right now. I know a lot of people ask me about them. They are available. All right. So now I got my 2 wires. I got a bend in each one. I'm going to open my drill. Put it into my drill just like we were doing all these other wires in the first coil class videos. All right, so now I got 2 cores in there. All right, and I guess we'll clap this with the 32 again. You're probably going to want to do this with like 36 or 34, but 32 is fine as well. It's probably a good one to start out with. Just like we did with a Clapton, I'm going to get a Ziploc bag to hold my spool. All right, I'm going to pull the 32 out of the Ziploc bag, and when I pull it, the spool's going to turn. I'm going to drop that down between my legs. All right, I'm going to actually take these 2 wires out of here real quick, and I'm going to wrap the 2 strands with the 32 and get it around one of the 90-degree angles that I bent. And I'm going to get that in the drill. And now it's just like the Clapton, only there's 2 wires coming out of the drill. All right. So I'm going to be pinching the 32. I'm going to hold these 2 cores steady with my hand, like that. Hold the 32. Definitely when you're doing a fuse Clapton without swivels, it's definitely going to twist up, but I'm going to show you. Don't worry about if it twists up. It's fine. We'll take care of it. I'm going to show you right here. Go slow at the end so these wires don't cut the shit out of you. All right, we're at the end. Now I could cut this 32 off. All right, and now what I have here is a fused Clapton, but it's just a little twisted. Actually, it's a lot twisted, actually. Hopefully this camera will work with me. See how twisted that is? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to grab it with my needle noses here. I'm going to put my drill in the reverse direction it was going. I'm going to pull my needle noses away from the drill and slowly twist it in the reverse direction. Now look at it. It's good. And that is how you do a fused Clapton with no swivel. Very easy. I could cut it off of there. And we might save this to wrap it up later. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it. But one thing you'll notice about a fused Clapton is they vape extremely well compared to all the other builds that we've done. They're also very flat. Okay, so that's a big thing, especially with what I'm about to tell you. It's a very flat build. When you have two cores Clapton together, they lay flat. Let me actually remove some of this Clapton at the end here so you can kind of see. Oh, actually, it's done right here. So this is what the end looks like. Two cores makes it flat. You see the little twist there. You can see the one side. And you're going to wrap these flat. They're going to want to be flat. So you'll notice they're flat. They also vape very well. So before I get into my what I'm about to say, let me say what's up to everybody. Adam Pilarczyk, what's up? Casper Coils, Drip Coils, Glenn, Jerry Law, Kim Dixon, Lewis Miller, and Lime Dog Chris that's on my participants list. Okay, Casper Coils, what's up? Mr. E, what is up? Lewis Miller, Vapin' Sage, Mr. Pebble, JFM Development, Justin Crabtree's here, Rodrigo's here, Philip Wheeler is here, Grady is here. What is up, everything? Johnny Deathhead, what's up? That's a pretty cool name. Sicko Wicko's here. Marcius is here. What is up, everybody? This is Coil Class, motherfucker. Raccoon. Ricky Webster. Master Verb is here. What is up? All right, Drip Coils, have fun. All right. Now, needed to get done the fused Clapton because, first of all, it's a super important wire. I think it should be in this. I have tutorials for most of these wires that we've done the last couple of weeks. I have pre-recorded tutorials, so if you need a little more information on them, you could go check them out. Just go to my playlist, go to beginner tutorials. They're called Just Starting Off videos. You could catch some of these coils in there. Really good tutorials. So, with all these wires that we did these past 5 episodes, what you're going to notice is the wires with more cores vape better. For instance, 2 pieces of 26 usually vape better than 1 piece of 24. The more wires you have in that build, like 2 pieces of twisted 26 vape better than 1 piece of 24. These fused Claptons vape better than that. So the more cores you have even if you have to make them more smaller cores, the better it usually vapes. Also, with the fused Clapton, the fact that it's flat and you're getting more surface area that's hitting the airflow, that helps a lot too with flavor. So out of all these coils we built so far, I would have to say that fused Clapton would be the best vape so far. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, braids were a no-brainer for this. People were making coils like this, fused Clapton and all the coils we did before. They were mixing up all them coils we did before and getting creative. There's a build called like a super soaker build, which is like 10 pieces of 32, Clapton in 32. You could do a fused Clapton and twist it. You could do a twisted fused Clapton. You could do two Claptons together, twist it. There's so many different things you could do to get a good vape. While we're doing that, there's a guy named Tommy Naqua over in Paris, I believe, and he starts braiding his wires and sharing it on Instagram. And he's credited for starting braided coils, Tommy Naqua. So I'm going to show you the most basic. I'm going to try to do two. I think I could do two of the braids. The most basic braid ever is the fishtail. The fishtail braid is going to be your most basic braid. When you braid your daughter's hair, it's a fishtail. When you braid anything in life, it's usually a fishtail braid. Now, you would think you just need 3 strands and you just braid them. You go one over the other. You go one over the other. But when you braid coils, you do them with loops. All braids in coil building are done in loops. All right. So, fishtail is going to be the first one I show you. There's a couple things that you're going to need to know with this, or you're going to need to have. It's pretty important to have something like a vise. Now, if you guys know Lumi uses like these screw-in hooks that she just screws into her desk, or she just puts a screw in her desk and puts her wires there, and that's how she does her braid. I'm going to use a vise. I use a vise to hold my wires, all right, using a vise, all right. Now, what's cool about braids is, besides the thing that you hold it to the table, that's really all you need. You don't even need a drill. Let's say you want to get into coil building and you don't have a drill yet. You don't need a drill for braids. That's what's awesome about braids. Braids are all done by hand. Another thing you're going to want to have, especially if you're doing the same wire that I'm doing tonight, which you probably would be, we're going to use 28 gauge for both these types of braids, is gloves. And these gloves are really small, but I think they're going to fit my hands. All right. So I'm going to use these white gloves, and it's also going to help you see what I'm doing. So this first braid, fishtail, is going to be the easiest braid. It should be the first braid you ever do. Fishtail. Boom. That's it. Okay. The pliers I use to tighten the wire. Miguel, what's up? These are needle noses. Needle noses. These in particular are crescent wrench needle noses, but these are needle noses. All right. So this type of braid is basically going to be like a cord braid, or not a cord braid, I'm sorry. This type of braid uses a big gauge. We're going to use 28, all right, because it is going to be basically 6 cores. So when you're doing a 6 core, you want to do 28, all right? So we're going to use all 28 for these braids. Could you go lower? Yes. You could go to like 30 with this. I wouldn't go lower than that, though. You could go 30 with this. I wouldn't go higher than 28 or bigger than 28, and I wouldn't go thinner than 30 with this type of braid. So I would do 28, 29, or 30 with this particular fishtail. Okay, so let us start with the braids. Braids come out to be, a lot of cores. It's going to be a 6-cord wire. It's going to ohm out pretty freaking low, but it's going to be a flat braid. These flat braids for the most part. All right, so let us get to it. Now, the first thing you want to do is make your loops, right? So what you want to do is you want to get your 28 gauge. I'm going to use nichrome. The best wire to use for braids is usually stainless steel. Nichrome is going to be fine, though. Even Canthol will be okay. Canthol tends to want to break, and so does nichrome. Stainless steel is like the best. I would say it's stainless steel, Canthol, nichrome 80 probably. Nichrome 80 is just really soft and it likes to break. Minute 11:39. What is the name of the pliers you use to tighten the braid? To tighten the wire? These are the only pliers I used. These are the only pliers I used all video. Yeah, these are the only pliers I used all video. Minute 11:39. Miguel, yeah. Those are the only pliers I used. Okay, so 28. Questions for later anyway. 28, and I want to get out 3 loops. I'm going to get out 3 loops at let's do 20 inches. I didn't use nylons this video. Nylons were not in this video for sure. I used 1 set of pliers for this. I definitely try to keep it simple for these videos. Yeah, if you want your Ramo clamp, you got to use, whatchamacallit, you got to contact Big D like immediately. They're $30 shipped in the U.S., 25 plus shipping outside the U.S. So I'm getting out my 28 gauge and stretching it at 20 inches and then cutting it. Okay. Now, I want to make sure all these loops are the same exact size. You really need them the same exact size. All right. And now I want to get these 3 loops. And make the loop out of them. All right. What's up, Subaru Nerd Vapes? Eddie T. Hell. Dustin Singer. I don't know if I said hi. Redneck Vapor. What's up? All right. So now I'm going to get them with my needle noses and hold them together. And then I'm going to get another set of needle noses, the same ones, and twist. And twist. And twist. And twist. And twist. Twist. All right. There you go. Now I got my 3 loops. All the same size. Okay. Now I'm going to put them into my vise. I'm just going to open up my vise like so. Place them inside there and tighten up the vise. right. Okay. Now I can bend these down. Now, with braids, there are a couple different ways to hold braids, all right? We're going to do both two different kinds. Actually, there's only two different ways to hold braids. Yeah. There's two different ways to hold braids. Each braid has their own way to hold them. This braid, you got to do it this way. So with a fishtail, you need to hold your palms down. Okay, palms down for fishtail. We're going to, when we do the other braid after this, I'll tell you which way. All right? Hands down for a fishtail. Now, I'm not going to show you the vise. I want to be able to show you my hands in this video. All right? I want you to see what my hands are doing during this video. So, let me set up this camera so you can see my hands. Because my hands are going to be important with braids. Let's see. Hopefully I can get this set up so you can see them good. I think this will be good. Hold on. Yeah. Get a little better. Yeah, this will be good. I think this will be good. This will be good. Okay. Let me get these gloves on and hopefully you'll see. 28 gauge, you're probably definitely going to want to use gloves. It kind of depends. Like, I don't have to use gloves for 28 gauge, but it definitely wears on your fingers. 28 gauge is pretty rough. All right. Boom. Now, this is how we're going to want to do this. We want to get 2 loops on one side. Oh, I got to clamp this down. Mother fucker. This should be clamped down. That's the one thing, is you want this thing sturdy. So do it like this, right? Fucker. Gotta figure something out there, I think. See, some of this shit is really hard to do. On camera. When the camera has a wire coming from it. Motherfucker. Fuck you, lying motherfucker. If I do have to clamp this down even, really. You can't see that. Yep, I think the best view is the first one I had. I may not be able to clamp mine down, which kind of sucks, but I'll work with it. It's okay. All right. I'm not going to be able to clamp mine down, but that's okay. It's good to have your vise or whatever's holding your wire actually clamped down. We'll see what I do here. Let's see if I can do it. All right. Now, your pointer finger is going to be the one that goes and grabs the wire. You have 2 wires in one hand and 1 wire in the other. All right. 2 wires, 1 wire. All right. This pointer finger is going to go, make a peace sign with this one. Pointer finger is going to go over top both, or over top this one, and grab this guy and bring them over here. And then you're going to pull it tight. Now you're not going to see the braid do anything for a little bit. Then I'm going to free up my pointer finger. I'm going to take that. Now my pointer finger's free. I'm going to go over this first one and grab this guy like that. And I'm going to pull tight again. All right. I need my pointer finger, so I'm going to put that loop on my middle finger, go over the first one, and grab this one, and pull tight again. Switch, go over top, switch, yeah, this thing needs to be screwed down for sure. And I really don't want to screw it into my desk, but I might have, I don't know if I have a 3-inch screw up here. I probably should have figured this out, huh? .30 gauge is rough too, or 28 gauge is rough. Yeah, it would work, but 28 gauge is definitely rough. Okay, let me do a couple things here. First of all, I made this thing on purpose. Do I have a 3-inch screw up here? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't think I do, though. Sometimes I keep 3-inch screws around, but I don't think I have one this time. Not up in here. Not up in here. Well, this sucks. I never think of stuff like this. I never do. I'm actually surprised I don't have a 3-inch screw right here. Yeah. I mean, I can just clamp it to the end of the desk, I guess. Ooh, I got a 3-inch screw. I got one. All right. I do have one. All right, cool. I forgot that there's one right there. So now all I need is this guy here, and I have a drill bit as well. Problem solving tonight. We're just going to do a bunch of problem solving. Okay. Put that away later. Okay, now, fuck that 28 gauge. Fuck that shit. I'm going to use 30 because really, fuck that 28 gauge. It is way too strong for this fishtail. You might use it for the vertebrae. I don't know why it feels so strong, but it just does. And here's what I'm not going to do with the 30 gauge. I'm not going to stretch it to make it straight. I'm just going to take it at 20 inches and cut it, not stretching it to make it straight. This is 30 gauge nichrome. This should be much easier for the both of us, or for all of us. 30 gauge nichrome. And it should probably ohm out at something a little bit better. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is actually, I guess I'm just going to have a permanent hole in my desk now for my whole braiding thing. So I'm just going to have to put it back here. Luckily, I have a drill. Cool. Should I do two? No, I'll do one. I forgot that I have 3-inch screws that actually hold up one of my lights in a certain position. So now beautiful. I might need 2 screws. I don't want to put a screw up here though. It's not going to pull out. What it might do is twist. Oh, this makes me sad, man. This makes me really sad. Let's see. All right. Let's try this again. 30 gauge. Make them all the same size. So I'm going to put my finger there. Cut them all the same size here. Run my fingers down to the other end. Find the shortest wire. And cut them all the same size there. Bring the ends together here. Get my needle noses. Pinch all 6 wires together now. It's 3 loops, but when they're together, it makes 6. And since it's 30, I'm able to kind of just twist it with my fingers a bit. Now I'm going to get another set of pliers and twist. And then I could put this into here. Open it up a bit. All right. What's up, No Name? I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Optimus Prime. Okay. Now, what's up, Regis? 1, 2, 3. Now, sometimes they get twisted up there, so let's just get them all undone. All right, 330 gauges. Looks like they're going to be a little harder to see, but we'll get this done. I'll catch a bait. Out of the way, I don't want to see you. What's up, Buster? All right, fishtail. Fishtail braid is what we're doing. For anybody that just came in, doing that fishtail. Get my gloves on. Don't really need them for 30, you might, but it's also going to be easier for these guys to see what I'm doing when I have white gloves on, I think. Okay, let's try again. Start all over. All right. Just get these tightened up a bit. All right. We want to start off 2 loops in one hand, doesn't matter which hand, 1 loop in the other. Middle finger has this one, index and middle on this one. The index finger is going to go grab the wire all the time. Go over that loop and grab this one from the top, like that. 90-degree angle like that. All right, or I guess it would be a 180-degree angle like that. Now I want to take this wire and put it on my middle finger because my index finger has to go grab the next one. It goes and grabs the next one, 180-degree, boom. Middle finger grabs the index. My index finger is going to go over top of this one and grab this one. This is it. This is a fishtail. You just keep doing this over and over again. Always pull the same way every time so that you get an even braid. You always do that 180. It doesn't matter how hard you do it or soft you do it. Just do it the same way every time. Just be consistent with your motions. If you're consistent with your motions, you could do these really quick and they could come out really nice. This is going to be a 6-cord braid, or a 6, I shouldn't say core. I guess I could. Not really. And I'm going to go through it again. Now, you start off like this. 2 wires in one hand, 1 wire in the other. The index finger is going to go grab the furthest loop over top. Very important that it's over top. And pull. You end up with the wire on your index, put it on your middle, take your index, grab the other one. Boom. Very easy. I'm going to do this quick so I can get it done. I'll keep explaining it to you every once in a while, but I do want to get this coil done so we can move on to another braid. And I still want to be able to install these braids today too. I actually think I might want to show you a fuse Clapton on a swivel too, because lots of us have swivels anyway, and it would be good to show you. What's up, Scott? They make me more aerodynamic when I fight. Same tension every time. You could start doing motions, like 2 motions at a time, like I'm switching the wire as I come back. And this braid actually looks really cool for how simple it is. Shaving your armpit area. Pineapple Express is so fucking funny. Such a funny movie. Probably the funniest movie ever. That and like Old School and The Jerk's pretty funny. All right, let me tell you how to do this again. My braid's coming together. You see, I got a pretty good amount. Fingers are starting to hurt here, but it's okay. This is how you start. 2 wires on one hand, 1 wire on the other. This is 30 gauge. All right. Index finger goes over top of this first loop and grabs the second loop. Just go over top. Grab it. Angle. Switch fingers with the single loop. Index finger goes over and grabs it. Richie Oliver. Switch it. Goes over, grabs it. Switch it. Index finger goes over the first one, grabs it. Boom. Index finger is the traveler. Grabs it. Boom. There's a fly in the ointment. The lion will speak. I think they triangulated our cell. There's something satisfying about doing braids. It's not fun to watch, I'll give you that. I'm trying to get it done quick, but there is something satisfying about just sitting there and making your coils by hand like this without a drill. You could also sit and watch TV and do this. It becomes second nature what you do. Like you don't even think about it after 20 times. You just do it. Especially a fishtail, it's pretty freaking easy. And this is just like the basic braid you see in hair. It's a fishtail. Kind of therapeutic is right. I'll go over this again. Let me get a vape. I'm going to put that loop down because it's the single loop hand. 3 pieces of 30 gauge. All right. 2 loops in this hand, 1 loop in this hand. Index finger goes and grabs the furthest loop by going over the first loop. Grab it, hook it, bring it over, straighten or tighten the braid. Put the middle finger inside that and grab it off there. Now your index finger, go over, hook it, grab it off that finger, tighten, switch, index over, grab it, tighten, switch, index goes over, hook it, grab it, tighten it, switch, index over, hook it, pull it, stretch it, switch, 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 hook it, pull it, stretch it, switch. Oh yeah, you definitely get 6-pack abs from braiding. You just gotta do a motion like that. You'll get fucking nasty thighs too, dude. Get that badunk-a-dunk. Yeah, see, I'm flicking it. Just like a bass. Yeah, I'm doing it on purpose, but slap at the bass, man. Slap at the bass. Slap at the bass. Slap at the bass, man. Once you get smaller, you don't have to stretch it as high, so it's pretty easy to just go this fast. Well, a 30 gauge braid doesn't take that long to do. Do a 36 gauge one and see how long it takes you. 30 gauge ain't bad. But do a 30 gauge Salentra, whoo-wee! 4 hours later, you'll be done. Not 4 hours, but maybe like 2. If you're really doing it good. No mistakes. It is like a 2-hour braid. 36 gauge. All right. that's it I'm doing right here. So boom. Now you see it kind of curls up, very springy. So listen, this is how I was taught, so I'm going to show you a trick. You don't absolutely have to do this, but it will make it come out better. Is annealing it, basically heating it up with a torch. I realize that not everybody has a torch, so this is going to be weird. But well, it's not going to be weird. It's just going to be hard for some of us to do this. I'm going to grab these cores and pull them, right? And I'm going to take a torch and heat it up to make it straight. Let me take these gloves off a second so I don't set my hands on fire. I got this. Take a torch. See how it doesn't look straight? I let go and it curves. Watch this. Go ahead and do a 50 gauge braid. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing a 40 gauge braid anytime soon either. Yeah, I'm going to anneal it. So it's also going to tighten it up and usually make it look a little better. So I'm going to grab this with the needle noses. And I'm going to pull. All right. I'm going to get my torch started up. And I want to watch it turn red. Just move the torch down. As soon as it turns red, you move. Should give you some color too. I'm going to hold it until it cools down. What's up, Steve? I don't know if I said hi to the Vapor Cat. What's up? I might have just said hi to the Vapor Cat. I'm not sure. And what's up, Cameron? I didn't mean to not say hi to you. I was just seeing what kind of wise-ass comment you were going to make. No, I'm kidding. What's up, Cameron? Roy Murphy, I don't know if I said hi to you. You could use screwdrivers. Yeah, people do that too. Yeah, I got some good colors on this too. Got some colors. Got me some colors. Let's see if it's hot. It's cooled down. Watch what happens when I let go. Fucking straight, dude. Look at that. Look at that shit. You want to see what it looks like? Let's see what it looks like. Torches are awesome, especially for old school builds. They work really good. That, actually, I could get a better view than that. One sec. This. We'll get to see it again later too, but that's a basic fishtail. You see how it's 2 wires going up? It's actually 6, but you see how it's like a parallel build going up. Nice and blue. I think I got like a gold piece here too. One sec. I think this would be the gold section. Not really. This looks blue. Nice, right? Pretty cool? Pretty cool. All right. So we got that. We got our fuse clapped, and maybe we'll incorporate these two wires together. Now, the next one we will do another basic braid. It's a little more entailed than that. Is a Vertebrae. I actually like Vertebrae with 28, but this 28 for some reason is feeling really strong. Like really strong. And I don't know why that is. So I'm just gonna get more 30 then. Yeah, I'll just do more 30. I'm just gonna do 30 gauge again. Why the hell not? The question is, where did I put my 30 gauge? Where did I put my 30 gauge? Anybody see where I put my 30 gauge on? Where's my 30 gauge? Here's some 30. All right. 30 gauge. Let's do it again. We're going to get out the same amount, 20 inches. I'm going to cut this crap off here. Cut that crap. Cut that crap. All right. 30 gauge. I'm not going to stretch it or twist it to make it straight. And I'm going to cut off at about 20 inches with scissors. And I'm going to get 3 pieces at about 20 inches. And they're going to have a little curve in them, a little curvature. There's that. 3 pieces at 30, just like the last one. So they're both 3 loop braids. I'm going to make sure that I get them all the same size. I'm going to put my thumb against that, get the 3 wires there. Bring it up here like this. And cut them all the same size. Get this end as well as this end. Bring them together like so. And twist. And then I can get that in my vise, and we'll start this one. Yeah, somebody made a 300 core alien. Yeah, you heard that right. Fire and Fry, what's up? And yeah, that video is pretty fun. The 30-ply staple. I actually have that 30-ply staple right here. I just seen it yesterday. Yep, here it is. There he is, right there. That's him. You want to say hi? Hey, 30-ply staple. You see that? Fire and Fly, he's a big fan. Why don't you say hi? It's a little dusty. It's not often that I have the coil somebody's talking about right on hand. It just so happens that I seen it yesterday. All right. Alrighty, let me get my gloves back on. And I'm going to show you a vertebrae. Now, vertebraes are super important in coil building. Or in braiding coils. They are very important because they actually pertain to a lot of different braids. So learning the vertebrae, if you want to keep braiding and learning different braids, the vertebrae is something that you kind of just need to know. And I've done a vertebrae on a video before, but then again, I've done lots of these coils on a video before, so. I don't know if I said hi to Ricky Webster. What's up? The name makes you nervous. Well, it doesn't kill your back. It's actually it's very easy. A vertebrae is very easy. It's a little more entailed than the last one, but it's damn near the same in a way. In a couple ways. You just have to do one other thing. You might have to bend over and cough. Okay, here we go. Uno, dos. Oh, shit. With this braid, you hold palms together. So this is one way that the vertebrae is different. You don't hold your palms down, you hold your palms together. Other than that, you're going to hold the wires. Let me see this. I'm going to grab this one. Hold on a second. Let me think of this. Grab this one with this, like that, like that. Okay. And I grab. Okay, so there's a couple different things. Vertebrae. All right, here we go. Palms together. Now, you're going to have the loops like this. Index finger on this one, index and middle, just the same. But you're going to kind of bend your index in. All right. Now, what happens here is your middle finger is the traveler. All right. Middle finger. You're going to put your middle finger through the other middle finger loop. Just fuck you and fuck you. And you're going to grab the index finger loop and pull it through that loop. Do your angle. All right. You do your angle. Bring it back. Switch fingers. Put the index finger through the middle finger loop. Free your middle finger. Middle finger through the closer loop. Grab the index and pull it through. So you're going through these. All right. Index grabs that. The middle finger goes through the first one. I'm inside there. Hook. Pull through. Like that. Middle finger's the traveler. So you're going to go get the further loop, just like the last one. You go like this. Go through the first loop, grab the second, and pull. Middle finger's the traveler. once you get the hang of it, it's just like the other one. You don't even have to think about it. You just do it. If there are a couple of them, you just do it. So what it is again is you start off, index finger has one loop on this, the middle finger's free. This one, index and middle goes forward, index goes like that, middle finger goes through the middle finger, grabs the index and pulls it through. Tighten. A swimming poo. That's a swimming poo. I could be pulling this tighter, I think. Yeah, the Vertebrae, I think you want to pull a little tighter than you pulled the Fishtail. Beware the swimming poo. Stand aside. Something's going wrong here. I don't know what the fuck is going wrong, but something's going wrong. I don't know if I'm just not pulling it tight. What the hell? Something like got knotted up or something. Broken. Broke it. Oh snap, for real. Oh snap, for real. I'll show you what the beginning looks like. It's a vertebrae there. That's a vertebrae. And then see, it got loose there. I guess I just wasn't pulling as tight. Yeah, something got tangled up a bit. I had to do something wrong. Okay. What time is it? 8:13. Could try this again. I'm about to say fuck these gloves. Beware the swimming poo. Oh, behold! The swimming poo. Ice cream man. Holy shit, the ice cream man's here. I'd like to get a vertebrae done here, so I'm not an asshole. Mr. Hanky, yeah. It's not like this, right? No. Nope. Okay. Yep. Same way I said. 2 fingers. Middle finger goes through. Grabs that one. Tight. Switch. Free your middle finger up. Grab it. Pull. Yeah, sometimes you just get tangled up there. And maybe I didn't. Yeah, I might have made it. I might have made one loop loose. It's good to pull all the loops tight. Like, you don't want to like not be tight here and pull these tight. You want to pull them, like I'm pulling them all the way from the vise right now. All right, so middle finger, got these 2 loops. Middle finger goes through the first loop, hooks onto the second loop and pulls it through. Pull tight. Switch fingers, middle finger. Addy Tooney. Selena was in Black Cat White Face's chat. I was on Black Cat White Face today with Addy Tooney. Trying to take my time so I don't mess up again. Obviously, it's not going too slow, but I might be able to speed up here a bit. Did I do it again? Nope, not. Kind of hard to watch Nick and Lifetime at the same time. It's a good combo. Just don't watch the first 48. I don't want you guys to see the episode I'm on. funny. Yeah, I'm watching him right now. He's in Philadelphia. He's live right now, so I know he's there. Hi, real cops? Nick and Ancient Aliens. What's the worst show to watch while you're watching Divine 83 stream? What would be the worst? Big Bang volume down. A comedy with the volume down. That's funny. Making a Murderer. Ancient Aliens would be the worst show to watch while you're watching Divine. I would think like Bob Ross would probably be good. How It's Made would probably be good. Probably like Bob's Burgers. Jersey Shore. You get two fucking really East Coast accents going on at the same time. Fucking the Osbournes. UK soap opera. John Wayne, Bobbitt, and Nick. Mr. Pickles with volume up. Not even Nick over Game of Thrones, huh? New Yankee Workshop with Norm Abram. I fucking love New Yankee Workshop, dude. I like the other one too, this old house with the dude from Boston. Yeah, Kevin. We're going to plant these chrysanthemums right here in the front lawn. Let me just go over these fucking $5,000 tools and show you how easy this is. Nobody could build what he builds as good as he builds them. I think I'm done with this. Yeah, I love them shows. New Yankee Workshop and This Old House. PBS rocks. right, I'm done with this one. Boom. All righty. Let's get it all heated up, and I will show you what it looks like. Makes clocks, huh? That seems like it's hard as fuck. Making clocks? Wow. Outside, I guess, wouldn't be as, but man, clock makers are pretty smart. You're too heavy on the goddamn brush, asshole! Look at the fucking lines. Oh my god, he better cover that fucking paint when he walks away. Oh my god. That's not how you build a table. I am going to have a giveaway before I get out of here. Is that cool? All right, let's see what this vertebrae looks like. I think I did a good job. And then I'll show you what they look like next to each other. So actually, let me bring this down here because I'm going to get a better view, I think. Now there is a back to vertebrae and a front. It's easy to see for the most part. Man, it almost seems like the settings on my OBS are affecting my, whatchamacallit. Interesting. Let me get the correct side. All right, so that's a vertebrae. Now, there are different kinds. You could do a 5-loop vertebrae as well, but that's a vertebrae right there. You could do a 5-loop. You could do parallel wires, which would mean 2 loops in each finger. All right. So there's an underside of this. That's the underside. And then this is the top. And then this is the underside. Looks a little weird. That's a vertebrae there. Now I'm going to put it next to the fishtail. The fishtail's the bottom one. The vertebrae's the top one. I like the fishtail better, actually. I think a 5-loop vertebrae is pretty cool. All right. So let's do I'm going to do the fishtail. I have 2 RDAs to put these in, but they're not actually whatever. Let's wrap the fishtail up. I'm going to do it on a 2.5, I guess. Yeah. Let's wrap the fishtail up alone, because I actually like how the fishtail looks all by itself. So I'm just going to make sure I keep it flat. And they could be a little difficult to wrap, but not too bad. You don't want to overlap them. They are springy, so they are going to try to bounce out. But you kind of want to angle this wire so they don't overlap each other. How many wraps is that? That's a 5 wrap. Let's see what I got here. I do have RDAs to use. I have but I don't know if I want to use them exactly. So let's see. Hold on. I want to see how big of a coil I can get into here. Maybe I could do 2 5 wrap. Yeah, I might be able to do 2 5 wrap with the fishtail. Hmm. 6 and 7. Do a 7 wrap. Take one of them out, so it's 6. Come over to this guy. Make him a 6 wrap. All right. So I got 2 6 wrappers here. All right. I'll show you what they look like real quick. Yeah, I think I changed the settings on my fucking camera with OBS. It's really dark. Wow. Fishtails look awesome, man. Not gonna lie. I like how these fishtails look. All right. So I'm going to be able to get these inside the Dark Horse. The Dark Horse was like one of the first RDAs that had like massive airflow and big old posts and post holes. Look at them fucking post holes. And these aren't drilled out at all either. Really easy, nice screws. Dark Horse was awesome. It vaped like shit, but bend my lead. It's a 22. 22. This dark horse is super old. Look at the negative post. Piece of shit. It is actually a clone, but I don't think the original was actually that much better either. I actually was able to pop out the posts of this at one point. I ain't gonna be vaping this thing anyway. This is just gonna be for pictures and to have it. This will actually probably be the last build this dark horse sees. I got to do the picture for last week's too. I never did the thumbnail for last week's build. Those are good coils all day, vape. Multicores. Multicores are pretty awesome. Wow, how dark is this? Why is it so fucking... That's gotta be what I did. I had to reset the settings on my camera here. I don't get why OBS is affecting it, but... I'll show you in a second. I'm going to have to bring my light down. It's weird. All right. And now I have a Diablo Mephisto version 2. And with this, ooh, this is going to be rough, actually. You know what? I want to do a parallel build. Shit. Damn it. Maybe I'm not able to do a parallel build right now. Shit, I really wanted to. Yeah, that sucks. I don't think a parallel build's going to fit in this Mephisto. Maybe if I angle it. Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Let me do the parallel build and we'll go from there. So, what I'm going to do is take the Vertebrae and the fuse Clapton, and I'm going to wrap them at the same time and just be careful that the vertebrae stays sticking up the right way. Vertebrae could be a bitch to wrap, especially a 30 gauge one. I actually suggest that you try to do it in 28 gauge, the Vertebrae. That'll fit. A 4 wrap will fit. Yeah, it looks like a 4 wrap will fit in there. I guess I'll do that. Look at that piece of shit. Why is that? What the hell? Yep. I probably picked the worst 2 RDAs for tonight. They are both pieces of shit. Cool. This is something else. Yep, that insulator is really bad. Let me bring the light down. Got that, and I got that. Okay. Let's see how we did. It's pretty cool. That 32 gauge is beefy. That's actually pretty cool looking. Lumi! Sup? Sup? Sarah Bobera. That is the funniest fucking name. And if you don't like how high the center post is, you just push it down. Look at that. That's fucking crazy. And here is the fishtail. Give you a close up on both of them now. Yeah, Cameron, I've grown to like them too. I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion. I think that's just the type of person he is. You either really like them. I really like this fucking coil. That 32 gauge looks beastly. And that vertebrae next to it looks pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I like this coil. Cool. All right, so I do want to see if I can get one more coil. I mean, I could always duplicate it if I needed to, but all right, here's the deal. Let's do this giveaway. I made a second coil like that. All right, Vertebrae fuse Clapton. It's not really for vaping. I mean, I guess you could if you can get that in an RDA and want to vape this single coil. You could. Why not? I'm also going to put have this helix coil here. All right, stapled helix. I'll throw them both in the shampooer or the ultrasonic. All right, and then I'll give you, so you're getting these 2 single coils, and then I'm going to do 2 sets in addition to them. All right, 2 sets in addition to them. Random sets. Probably it's going to be fused, Clapton, and alien. So them, fused, Clapton, and alien, and that's it. So let us do. There's 38 people in here. I want you to guess a number closest without going over. Closest without going over. 1 guess per person. You must be over 18, and you're going to have to pay for shipping. You get these 2 coils, aliens and fused Claptons. If you get me the shipping tonight with your address, I'll send them out tomorrow morning. All right. 1 to 50, 1 guess per person. Closest without going over. We'll do 3 hits on the random number generator. Tall Guy Vapes, what's up? You will have to pay for shipping, and it will go out tomorrow. If you get me that shipping tonight and the address tonight, I'll put them in the mail tomorrow. Come on with it. Come on with it. Team free shit. You like my little ponytail? You like my little rat tail? It's funny how my hair looks when it does that. You watch Meters Rant? See, I could do a whatchamacallit if you want. I could do a fucking man bun if you wanted me to. I definitely could. Or I could do one of these guys. I could do one of them too. If you want me to, I could do that. Ned does this. This is what Ned does, like that. I got my little rat tail. Oh yeah, you're just gonna pick them up, redneck? All right, and stop. Do it. Get the fuck out of here. Fresh will be on at 9 o'clock. All right. No, I don't want to go there. I'm going to hit it 3 times. The third number is going to be the winner. Ready? It's on. Come on, Dick. Ah! Now everything's bright. Yep, I had to do something to the settings. I had to. Why? Why me, oh Lord? Generate once. No. It didn't generate anyway. Wow, really? I know what to do. Generate once. Generate twice. Generate twice. Third one's the winner. Ready? 7. 7. Did anybody guess 7 or lower? Ooh, somebody did guess 7 or lower. Ooh. Ooh, Jerry Lawrence. I don't even need your address, Jerry. Holla. Jerry Law. Okay. Congrats, Jerry. You won. So here's what we're going to do. Do these builds, hashtag coil class on Instagram. Next week will be the last week. We'll do a random giveaway of whoever done 2 of the builds out of the 3 weeks. Okay. Now, I'm also going to do some sort of a giveaway for not necessarily the best. Well, yeah, I guess the best or my favorite. So there's going to be 2 prizes. One will be a random prize. One will be the best build of the 3 weeks. All right. So that's what we're going to do. So do your braid builds, do your fuse Clapton. You have last week's builds, and then next week we're going to introduce ribbon wire, tiger coils, tidal wire, and other stuff. I got you. I got you, man. I got you, man. So, everybody, thanks for watching. This has been 2 hours of coil class. I hope you enjoyed, had fun. We got done some awesome coils. Oh, I'm going to make a playlist. Somebody asked me if I should do a playlist of coil class. Absolutely. That's a great idea. There will be a playlist of all the coil class videos. They're going to be numbered just like they are. Boom. Coil class numbered videos. If you have won a giveaway and paid shipping, please get in contact with me. I think I got everybody, though. I have like 2 people I got to send out, plus Jerry, and that's it. And then I'm going to do Tommy, Black Cat, and Meter. So, peace, everybody. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, comment. Sure. Everybody have a good one. Had fun. Thank you. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.